Professor Toybox here, and I'm going to do something a little different today. I wanted to do this on Monday, but I just wasn't ready, and so I went ahead with my Cave of Wonders playthrough as scheduled. Words just can't express how sad I was to hear that Chadwick Boseman, the actor who plays the Black Panther in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, had died this past weekend. It was shocking news, and it hit me pretty hard. I had never seen this actor before he first appeared as T'Challa, the Prince of Wakanda, in Captain America: Civil War, but I quickly became a fan. I loved his portrayal of the character, and the more I learned about him as a person, the more I liked him. He was a good man. I remember I was really thrilled when they announced that the Black Panther was coming to Disney Infinity 3.0. He was one of my favorite new characters at the time. I loved his moves, and I loved his gadgets, and I couldn't wait for that figure to be released. It was also exciting that we would be able to use him in the upcoming Marvel Battlegrounds playset, and it's because of that I wanted to play through the Wakanda level with him for the start of this video. That seemed fitting. Whenever I've played as this character in the past, I always thought of Chadwick Boseman, and I think that'll always be the case now. I'm also glad we got a glimpse of Wakanda in Disney Infinity 3.0 before it was canceled. And yet, the vibranium mine that's depicted here looks very different from what we actually saw when the Black Panther movie was released.
For Wakanda and for freedom!
Here's what the mine looked like from the movie. It's a massive underground cavern with huge stalagmites, a high-speed rail system that transports the vibranium ore, and a number of high-tech laboratories. As part of my process for working through my grief, I decided to see if I could build the movie version of the mine in my toy box. Bear in mind that this is a work in progress, and it's in a very early stage of development. I have a long way to go with this before I would consider it finished, and in fact I'm not sure whether I'll ever really finish it. I have dozens of toy boxes that you've never seen and probably will never see. They're just things that I build for the fun of it. But because I wanted to do a small tribute to Chadwick Boseman and remember him as the Black Panther, I've decided to share what I've got so far with you. So I've set up a little laboratory here, trying to mimic somewhat of the look that we saw in the movie. And I've got various workstations here and high-tech gizmos and gadgets. And some security cameras set up. That's part of the high-speed rail train system over there. And some more high-tech stuff over here, including the cryo chamber, where they would have frozen the Winter Soldier. And Cap's shield is on the wall there. Of course, that's made out of vibranium, so that makes sense that that would have ended up here. And I've tried to duplicate what I saw there with the look of the high-speed rail system. And I'm not crazy about the energy barrier that goes across there, but nothing I can do about that. I've also been trying to set up some huge stalagmites there that run from floor to ceiling and have them kind of different shapes and looking kind of interesting. Still a lot of work to do there, and as you can see, there's a lot of empty area that I have yet to fill in with those kinds of things. And I left the wall off the caves on the outside edge because everything would get lost in here if I did that. So that just kind of makes it look like it fades off into the distance a little bit. And it looks a little weird seeing the sky, but at least it's kind of cloudy and hazy, so it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. But really, that's about all I've got so far. I've got a mine down at the other end that I'll show you in a minute. And just to have something to show you, I threw some enemies in here. And I've also got a couple power discs on here for the Winter Soldier team-up and White Tiger. So if I run over to the security camera, I enter a trigger area. And that causes some Sakarans to spawn. So it's like they're invading the mine.
You deserve.
Oh. Oh! These guys are tough. Good thing I play on easy. Here, let's bring in Winter Soldier to help out.
Greetings from my nation to yours. By the spirits of my ancestors, my power increases.
Hey, level up. Cool. Well, he's going to disappear before we get to the other end, but here's the high-speed rail, so I'm going to press the button to start that. And I got a timer for 10 seconds, which gives me time to get up on this train before it takes off. So here we go along the rail, heading away from the labs, heading to the mines. And we enter the mining area, and here comes some more enemies. These guys are a little tougher. I think we'll get White Tiger in here to help us out. Yeah, we got one more over here. Okay, and then the big boss. All else fails, knock him down. Whoa!
Justice!
There we go. And that took care of him. So that's my vibranium mine. And I've got multiple levels here with some elevators that head up there. And you can also climb some of the rock walls to get up. And I'll have some tunnels and things up there. And of course you can ride the high-speed rail back. So I'm not sure yet what I would do with this or what kind of story I would tell. I hadn't really thought about it. And as I mentioned, I'm not sure whether this toy box is something I will finish or not. If I do finish it, I'll definitely share it with you and do a how to build series for it. But don't expect that to happen for a while. I've got too many other projects that are coming first. And again, I may never finish it. I don't know. It's just something I wanted to build as kind of a memorial to Chadwick Boseman. I can't imagine anyone else playing the Black Panther, and I'm going to miss him. Well, that's all for me today. I'll continue my Aladdin series next week, and of course I'll be back on Friday for my next toy box tutorial. Take care.